Hello there, this is me, Ansh Pandey, and you are watching Poll Pulse on Oneindia English. Just a week ago, the elections in India were feeling quite lazy and silent. But just after the first phase of voting, and as we are on the second phase's horizon, man oh man, what a return and electric environment has been created. Sam Pitroda, the man who became astonishingly famous in 2019, is back with a bang and with a very controversial stance that has left the Congress party baffled and its leaders high and dry. Whereas Prime Minister Narendra Modi is also getting back in form, lamenting and attacking Congress like never before. Also, it looks like Neha Sharma, the Bollywood actress, is paving way for her political entry. Get ready for this episode of the Poll Pulse because there is lots and lots of stories to be explained. Starting with none other than Sam Pitroda's surprising return. In a surprising turn of events, Sam Pitroda, infamous for his hua to hua remark in 2019, has made a comeback in politics with a statement that has put the Congress party in a very difficult position. In an interview, Pitroda highlighted the need for wealth distribution policy, citing the example of inheritance tax in America. He explained that in the US there is an inheritance tax where the government claims 55% of individuals' wealth upon their death, leaving only 45% for their children. Pitroda also argued that such a policy ensures that wealth is not concentrated into the hands of a few and benefits the whole public. He criticized the lack of a similar policy in India where billionaires can pass their entire wealth to the children without any contribution to the public. Have a look yourself what Pitroda stated.
It doesn't mean that you are going to take their wealth and give it to somebody. It means to create new policies so the concentration of wealth can be prevented. It's like Monopoly Act. Okay? It doesn't mean that I'll take your shirt away. All right? That's how do you read that? I don't understand. How can you do that? Okay? It's not physically possible to do that. But you can say the future policies would be such that this particular group cannot be into everything. There is a Monopoly Act in America also. You know, we have to make sure that few people become so rich that they begin to run government. We have to make sure that's the requirement in democracy everywhere in the world. Nothing wrong in being rich, nothing wrong in accumulating wealth, but to what point? Let me tell you, in America, there is an inheritance tax. So if, let's say, one has $100 million worth of wealth, and when he dies, he can only transfer probably 45% to his children. 55% is grabbed by government. Now that's an interesting law. It says, you in your generation made wealth. You are leaving now. You must leave your wealth for public. Not all of it, half of it. Which to me sounds fair. In India, you don't have that. If somebody is worth 10 billion and he dies, his children get 10 billion. Public get nothing. And law says, you get half of it, public gets half of it. So these are the kind of issues people will have to debate, discuss. I don't know what the conclusion would be at the end of the day. But when we talk about redistributing wealth, we are talking about new policies, new programs that are in the interest of the people and not in the interest of super rich only.
These comments then sparked a debate on the need for new policy and prioritize the interest of the people over the super rich. The statement, after it became viral, left the Congress party grappling and with its implication raising question about the party's stance on economic issues. As expected, the Congress party was compelled to issue a statement on this fiasco. The All India Congress Committee General Secretary Jairam Ramesh had to issue a statement saying that Pitroda has been a mentor, friend, philosopher and has guided many in the world. He has also made numerous and enduring contributions to India's development. However, he is free to express his opinion freely on issues which he strongly cares about. Surely, in a democracy, individual has a liberty to express and debate his personal views, but the Congress party doesn't support his stance. But till the time the statement was out, it was already very late, as the politics had already started. In the midst of the wealth distribution debate, Prime Minister Narendra Modi also launched a scathing attack on the Congress party, especially after Pitroda's apparent support to the US-style inheritance tax. Modi accused Congress of wanting to fill its own coffers with higher taxes, denying the people the right to pass their wealth to their children. He criticized Pitroda's suggestion and has warned that Congress will impose tax on inherited wealth. PM Modi's remarks in Surguja, Chhattisgarh intensified the ongoing controversy surrounding Rahul Gandhi's proposed wealth survey. Have a look at what Prime Minister Modi stated.
उससे भी एक कदम आगे चले गए हैं। अब कांग्रेस का कहना है कि वो इनहेरिटेंस टैक्स लगाएगी। माता पिता से मिलने वाली विरासत पर भी टैक्स लगाएगी। आप जो अपनी मेहनत से संपत्ति जुटाते हैं, वो आपके बच्चों को नहीं मिलेगी, बल्कि कांग्रेस सरकार का पंजा उसे भी आपसे छीन लेगा। यानी कांग्रेस का मंत्र है कांग्रेस की लूट। कांग्रेस का मंत्र है कांग्रेस की लूट, जिंदगी के साथ भी और जिंदगी के बाद भी।
Additionally, Modi also introduced a new slogan for his election campaign against the Congress party, highlighting the party's stance on taxation and inheritance. The slogan goes on, and we quote, "Congress ki loot, zindagi ke saath bhi, zindagi ke baad bhi." Now on to some star-studded politics. Well, if Kangana is campaigning in Mandi for her victory, it's now Neha Sharma's recent participation in the Lok Sabha election in a roadshow in Bihar that has sparked speculation about her potential entry into the politics. Sharing her journey through various districts on Instagram, including Bhagalpur, Banka, Kishanganj, Katihar, and Purnia, Neha, clad in a traditional attire, urged the public to exercise their voting rights, receiving a warm reception along the way. She was actually campaigning for her father in Bihar, who is a Congress leader. Meanwhile, Bhojpuri actor Pawan Singh also commenced his election campaign in a roadshow in Karakat. He expressed confidence in his hard work rather than issuing challenges. Singh emphasized seeking blessings of the people. Initially named as BJP's candidate in Asansol in West Bengal, Singh later declined the nomination, opting to contest independently, where he claims substantial support in Karakat. However, Singh faces a direct competition from NDA's Upendra Kushwaha, whose party holds the seat in the coalition. With just 48 hours remaining before the second phase of the voting, the atmosphere is now charged, and honestly, now it feels like a big election when big accusations and Bollywood stars are now actually out in the open. 89 seats head into poll on 26th of April, and we will be covering every update live on that day. So what you have to do? Well, you have to stay tuned at One India English for all the election and geopolitical coverage like never before.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.